Unluckily for this little guy, he's a bit trapped in this section that's about to be very devoid of water. I saved him. I need to name this little guy. Is Coddy too on the nose? Are you just gonna keep watching TikTok while I try to recover your stuff?
I'm watching Bluey, actually.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, it's chicken! Wow, this chicken is stronger than I thought. That wasn't a chicken, was it?
What did you just kill?
Nothing.
Why did you just kill my cod?
1 year ago, the world was forever rocked by the death of one very important soul. The death of Coddy Crystal K. Conway Cod was a tragedy that still shakes the world. However, it may not be as simple a crime as we were first told. Recent findings may suggest that this event was not just the unfortunate murder of a beloved member of the community, but something far more sinister and perhaps even mystical. A research team has put it upon themselves to solve the mystery of the death of Cod. What we know of Coddy's demise was that it was orchestrated by a cryptid known simply as Cass. Cass had previously murdered Coddy's owner before claiming the life of the fish in their continued rampage. The attack was felt around the world. The courthouse at which Cass's trial was held was met with hundreds of letters expressing their outrage, hoping to ensure a harsh sentence for the cryptid. They succeeded, and Cass was sentenced to life in prison. However, despite pleading guilty, Cass insisted they were not fully aware of their actions. To clarify what they meant, the research team sent one of their own to interview them.
Hello, Cass.
Hi.
So,
You can just ask.
is this a timeout corner?
Yes.
And you were sentenced to gay baby jail because...
Because I'm just a little guy.
Ah, I see. Alright, so, hi again. I'm here on behalf of a professional documentary crew. We are observing certain happenings, and the crime that you were involved in is relevant to our research. So we'd like to ask you a few questions regarding the incident.
Okay.
Would you please recount your perspective of the events of the night?
I don't know. It's like all my actions were mine. I remember doing them, but I couldn't tell you why I did it. My brain was telling me to do it, and I blindly listened without question. It was just like I was coming up with reasons to justify my actions at the moment. It just makes so much sense then, but zero now.
Mixed Cryptid, are you saying that while you felt in control at the time, the current you feels like you were being swayed into killing Geek and Coddy?
Yeah.
Now, would you say this potentially external motivator was purely about causing you to commit evil, or was there a driving force behind the action?
After I killed Geek and I saw that Cod, it felt like I had unlocked what I've been looking for, as if killing Geek was a means to an end, and that end of killing Coddy.
Coddy's passing was seemingly orchestrated by an outside force. Could our world's magic truly be so powerful as to allow mind control or possession? And what is this mysterious entity's reason for hating Cod? The death of beloved celebrity Coddy was not the only reported instance of a preternatural prejudice against Cod. A cleaner for a household in Spawn had opened a chest within the home and was sent to shock upon their discovery of its contents. Inside were the remains of 10 Cod. 9 were left unscathed, but the final one was seemingly cooked. To gain insight into this baffling scene, we got into contact with the homeowner, Phoenitix.
Interesting choice of decor.
I mean, I didn't put it there.
You didn't remove it.
It sort of looked like it just belonged there, so I left it.
So, we're here today to report on your experience. We've been told you've held witness to an odd occurrence regarding codfish, is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but who told you that?
So what exactly happened that you considered fishy?
From what I remember, I was walking through a cave, mining for resources, and there was like water pouring from the ceiling. Then cod fell into the cave and it was just flopping all over the floor. And I tried to use blocks. I used all the cobblestone I had to like fence them off with. And then it was just flopping. They kept jumping out of the damn thing and they just killed themselves.
So, despite your best efforts to save the cod, they all died and you have no clue where they came from other than seeing them fall from the ceiling?
Yes, that chest downstairs, it's basically the only memorial I have for them.
And why is one of them cooked?
I don't even remember. It's been so long. I just know that I haven't wanted to cook a fish since because it felt so bad.
But why'd you cook it in the first place if your goal was to make a memorial?
I didn't cook it.
But you said that—
No, like, I don't want to eat fish now because, like, since that event, it has left a scar on my mind. I don't know how it got cooked.
doesn't seem possible for it to be cooked unless you actively cooked it.
Maybe there was a magma block at the bottom?
That's not how magma blocks work!
I don't remember how it got cooked.
I'm just saying!
Evidence pointed to the conclusion that Phoenitix indeed did not cook the 10th cod. Experiments conducted on the specimen revealed no trace of human forms of cooking. This seemingly is a confirmation of a supernatural force. With this step forward in the research, the team set out to find more instances of abnormal cod appearances, and where it led them next was astounding. The Deadliest Game Show is an ongoing reality television show where contestants go through a series of challenges in the hopes of achieving a prize. The network that airs and funds this production is owned by Stallion Corp, a company infamously known for its number of lawsuits concerning unsavory business practices. Before their latest installment of the show, Stallion Corp once again came under fire due to clearing out a large swath of seawater to build its set. What started as protests by environmentalists evolved to anger from the anthropology community as well, as the construction had almost destroyed a previously unknown culture's ritual site. The research team had inspected the pictures taken of the sacrificial chamber when the controversy occurred, and memories of what they saw resurfaced as they thought of a potential connection to the cod mystery.
Goodness, it's wet in here.
Just like your mom last night.
Before going out into the field, the team had pored over documents discussing a ritual that was performed that spoke of a sacrifice done at an altar. But what was the sacrificial object? Found inside the chamber were the rotted corpses of several cod, along with a pit of water that was home to more of that same fish. This culture sacrificed cod in the name of their deity. But why? The team observed the inscriptions and writings, and their best guess was that the rites were to speak with their god. To gain the answers they sought, the researchers performed the ritual to the best of their ability.
Hey, does anyone think that performing a ritual of an ancient cult to summon its god is actually a really dangerous idea?
It's been a long time since someone performed the ritual to summon me.
And who are you?
I'm capable of many things. The ability to be named suitably through mortal language is not one of them.
I can name you pretty easy. Jonathan, Claire, Luis, Pablo, Chris, Ashley.
And do you feel any of these names suit me?
Kind of thing much.
We've been noticing that cod have been dying in ways related to magic we've never seen before, and we were hoping you could explain that for us, please?
Yeah, I just hate them.
Wait, what?
You have to understand that when you live as long as I have, you start missing things like historical events or the evolutions of entire species. Like one day the cod didn't exist, and then one day they did. And I thought they were the worst things I had ever seen. So I wanted to get rid of all of them. But it was too late to do that because they filled an ecological niche or whatever. And I think that's a stupid reason. But I have to be responsible, not let ecosystems collapse because of me. So I had to think of a different way to kill a lot of them besides like genocide.
What is happening?
So I got my worshippers to farm them in that hole over there and kill them for a sacrifice. And I'd show up every now and then to talk to them, so they would believe it worked and keep killing the fish, right? But then the entrance to the chamber got really caved in, and they just gave up on the sacrifices, which really sucked because they were still praying to me, so I had to listen to all those losers trauma dump on me with no cod deaths to compensate for having to hear their whinging and whining. So then those guys moved on or died out or something. I wasn't paying attention, and now I had to resort to lightly messing with the cod population by myself, which sucked.
That was quite the story.
Yeah, really pulled on the heartstrings.
Now that I have fulfilled your request, you must do something for me.
Pardon?
You've been told the secrets of a god. These are not given away lightly. By entering this cavern and performing a ritual, you have sworn your lives into servitude. Fret not. I do not ask much of you. Simply eating a codfish occasionally will satisfy the needs of a magical binding.
Could we do something else?
I'm not asking a lot over here. It's normal to eat fish once in a while. I'm asking you to be normal. If you don't fulfill the spell, I'm bound by the universe to smite you.
Yeah, but I'm a vegetarian.
I'm allergic to fish.
I can only eat raw meat.
But we can probably do something else if you're willing.
Oh my god, shut the f up!
You guys are back. Wait, you guys are back? How did you died? How did that happen? The mystery of the death of Cod was solved, and the open case of Coddy's murder was finally concluded. Phoenitix would go on his next expedition as an explorer. He would be found dead in a jungle due to starvation, as he forgot to bring food with him. His corpse would serve as a meal for ocelots. Cass was eventually released from gay baby jail due to the confession by the deity, but that wasn't enough to prove their innocence in the eyes of the public. They were still sent death threats on TikTok and Instagram, which, by the way, very weird of you guys. What part of your brain made you think that was acceptable behavior? Are you all stupid? Is that what you all are? I'm disappointed in you all. And so is Coddy.
And even if you stay, the mountains that we try to move are in their place. It's true that things will always change. Just wish you didn't do. And I'd feel crazy if it hadn't happened again and again. I know the good you could get back to almost positive you can. And all the good that's come to be.
I need to get my mic figured out. Hold on.
Oh no, I'll pause it. I just want to talk about the backlash on camera. People are so...
Oh, it's kind of funny though. It's fun to like sit in class and then open my Instagram DMs and just see people yelling at me for killing a codfish. Like I was actually sorry. Like really
so
sorry.
depressed.
Oh, for like 2 days I was like, I'm really sorry. I can give you another one. You're like, it's fine.
The funny thing is, I tortured the fish in that very video. I deprived it of water.
I mean, if it makes them feel better, I am planning on making something in my little village centered around the crystal codfish.
The crystal codfish.
Yeah, I'm gonna be making it a cafe.
People just choose random names. It's like, I laid out what the full name is.
I know what the full name is. That's what I'm gonna call a little cafe.
No,
And
in
it's
my
gonna
comment
be
section,
honored
people
to
are
the
like, you should name
codfish."
it Codric. You should name it Cody. You should name it Milo. I'm like, it has a name. There's a full grave that has its full name. You didn't show your reaction to the mushroom on camera.
I can like stay away from the mushroom. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, okay, where are you? Oh, don't, stay looking at me. Okay, just keep crawling to the side, and then you can. I'll tell you when to turn around so you can look at the mushroom.
Okay. I feel like a crab.
I mean, you're about the right color. Stop.
Can I go on the hay bale and look?
I mean, I guess, yeah, that'd probably help.
Ooh!
There's a mushroom.
He's so cute. I love it.
You just gendered the mushroom.
Sorry. I got really excited.
Why did you apologize for gendering the mushroom?
Because I felt bad.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you kept the name I gave it, even though I was the one who intended it.
Oh yeah, people are like, Conroy. It should have been Codroy. I'm like, oh my goodness, guys. You think I didn't think of that?
That was the joke. I love the mushroom, though.
Thank you. Oh, speaking of mailbox.
Oh, yeah. Thing in the mail.
I accidentally broke the barrel, so you have all new stuff on it.
Oh! I love. Oh, it's so cute. There's smiley faces and hearts and stars. Love it. Thank you. Oh, and the pickaxe has fun things too.
You should read the name.
Yeah.
We have to have all of. I don't know what we're gonna do for your sword, but we have the cax, we have the pickaxe, we have to get a second pickaxe for you that has soak touch.
We got
though.
Big Spoon.
Big spoon. Out of the two of us, I don't think you'd be the big spoon.
I actually prefer being Big Spoon, which a lot of people are shocked about.
But the thing is, I have 6 inches on you, so I can get 6 inches in. Yeah, okay, moving on.
I was so tempted to make that joke.
All right, we're gonna pause the recording.